I wanted to show you guys the Wiser Nighthawk ultralight panhead. This is what we think one of the best ultralight panheads there is. We were able to use it recently on an elk hunt successfully, and so we're going to get into some of the details, some of the others that we've tried, and so hope this guys gives you some good insight on this panhead. Okay, so first I'm gonna weigh it. So this panhead with the long handle, 6.1 ounces, that's pretty much right on where Wiser puts it. And you can take the handle off. They give you, it's like a smaller little lever if you wanna go super light with that option. But I like the handle a lot, especially when I'm using my binoculars. Really like it for that. So there's really three uses that I use it for. It's the binoculars when I'm glassing, the spotter for taking longer range videos, and then we've actually been shooting off of this. What I found is it's extremely smooth, and so you're gonna see some footage of me panning with this. So these are pretty far distances with a full-size spotter, 82 millimeter, and this thing handled it like a champ. And so I think my spotter it's over 70 ounces, but I was very happy with it. No issues there with the spotter. So for me, taking footage with a spotter on this panhead, it was really good on our elk hunt. And so my brother actually harvested his first elk, which was extremely exciting, off this panhead. And so he had an angled shot. It was extremely steep, and this was really secure. We got a nice angle. So what we do is, to keep things real light, we have a Arca plate here with this basic shooting V. And yes, there's other ways to do this, but it's literally 2.3 ounces. So we will take off whatever we're using, and that's what we've used to shoot off. So it's surprisingly stable, especially if you have a good tripod, but it was really fun to have the panhead. My brothers were practicing off the V, and then to have it all come together. We were about to lose these elk on our last day. They were going over a ridge. We were trying to keep up and keep up. This was our last chance, and we hiked up, threw down the tripod, put on the V. Ben was ready to go, and it worked great. So can't say enough good things about this from a shooting platform. Now, if you're shooting super long range, it's better to be prone, but in the field, I really like this setup. Wiser is neat. They have their quick sticks as well. You can do those on your trekking poles for a system. The reason why I like this route is with your tripod, you can get much higher if you're shooting in brush, things like that. So that's the three ways that we use this. And if you think about it, with your binoculars, your spotter, and your rifle, it's an important piece of equipment. And so it is a little extreme as far as the price. New, these are very expensive. You can find these used at time for a decent price. But as skeptical as I was, after I've used it more and more, I realized Wiser knows what they're doing. They built a very quality product that's gonna last a long time. A little bit about Wiser. So they are USA made, and for example, the prior bearings had a little bit of give back on them, and that was a complaint that people had. Wiser addressed that issue, and if you send it in an older model, which that's what I had, was an older model, they put new bearings in, and now there's no longer that extra give. And so I thought that was cool because I had picked up the older version. So if you have one that it has the kind of the kickback, send it into Wiser, they'll send it back and get it fixed for you. So I did have a Tricer, the ultralight panhead. Those are ridiculously light. I liked it. I was actually gonna use it on our elk hunt, but I found the Wiser at a great price. And when I put the two side by side, I fell in love with the Wiser. Now, nothing against the Tricer. I think it's really cool what they're doing over there. But the first thing is American made on the Wiser. Also, you've got sealed bearings. As far as I can tell, that was not the case on the Tricer. So overall, just a little bit more confidence in the durability, the longevity of this for those two reasons. Also for me, when you're tightening down the handle here, and then this lever here for the panning, there is a lot, it's a lot more firm in my opinion. And with a big full-size spotter, I just felt more confident in this with the full-size spotter over 70 ounces. Even little things like when you're screwing on or locking down the ARCA plate, it just feels more solid to me. Again, I really like the Tricer. I bought it and I liked it, but fell in love with the Wiser. I also do like the Wiser handle better. It's a little slimmer, and it allows me to store my tripod with the handle straight up. So basically what that means is when it's on, I could have my handle down like this. On the Tricer, it was always kind of sticking out. Not a huge deal, but something I did notice, and I do like that on the Wiser. If you're looking for a panhead that is outstanding, that is smooth, that is crazy light, 6 ounces with the handle, American made, sealed bearings, so it's very weatherproof. Everything is solid. If you don't mind the price, I think that this is pretty much the best option out there. I'm very happy with it. This is something that you'll have the rest of your life. You can switch tripods with it. This is something you always take with you. So I love just looking at wildlife in general, and using this panhead, it's been a really fun process just to view wildlife more, have a good head that I'm confident in with those optics. So I hope that helps. Wanted to really highlight this because we really have enjoyed it, and it's been just an awesome panhead. I have no intentions of getting rid of this. I really think that this will be one I will stick with for a long, long time. So let me know if you guys have used it, if you've compared it with the Tricer as well, what your thoughts are, what else is out there that you guys are liking. If you have any other ideas or feedback, would love to hear that. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think he's 5, but just wide.